This is the story of those who struggle to overcome their past. In the end, it teaches a very important lesson: how letting go can change our lives and make us happier. The story is about Hiroshi, a Zen master renowned for his wisdom and serenity. People from near and far would come to him seeking guidance on various matters. One day, a young woman tormented by grief visited the Zen master and asked for his help. She wanted to know how to let go of her pain and find peace. The Zen master welcomed her and invited her to sit with him. He looked at her and said, "Tell me, my dear, what troubles you?" The young woman burst into tears and said, "Master, I am filled with pain. I have lost someone I loved and cannot get over it. Every day I am haunted by memories and agony. I want to learn how to let go and find peace in my heart." The Zen master listened attentively, his eyes showing compassion. He asked the woman to follow him and led her to a river near the monastery. He pointed to the river and asked her what she saw. The woman said, "Master, this is a river." The Zen master asked if she saw the water flowing in the river. The woman nodded and said yes. The Zen master then asked what would happen if the flow of the water was stopped. The woman said, "Master, the water would stop and gather in one place." The Zen master asked if it would still be a river. The woman said no, it would be more like a pond. The Zen master asked if the water would be as fresh and clean as it is now, if it would be drinkable. The woman said no, that the water would become stagnant and polluted. Over time, many impurities and dirt would accumulate in the water. The Zen master said, "You are right. If the water stays in one place, it becomes dirty and unhealthy." Then he turned to the woman and said, "This is the answer to your question. If you cling to memories and emotions from the past, your mind will become like a stagnant pond. Over time, it will fill with negativity, resentment, and despair. The art of letting go is like releasing the water. Just as letting the water flow keeps it pure and fresh, letting go of your pain and sadness will free you from suffering. True peace and healing come from letting go." The young woman looked into the Zen master's eyes, seeking guidance, and asked, "Master, how do I let go? How can I release the pain that has consumed me?" The Zen master looked at the woman kindly and said, "Letting go begins with acceptance. Acceptance of what has happened, acceptance of your pain, and acceptance of the impermanence of all things. Understanding that clinging to the past will not change it, but will only take you away from the present moment and prevent you from seeing the beauty that life still offers you. Practice forgiveness for others and for yourself. By holding on to resentment and guilt, you keep yourself trapped in a cycle of suffering. By forgiving, you will free yourself from anger and open your heart to moving forward." The young woman absorbed the Zen master's words, and a glimmer of hope shone in her eyes. With gratitude in her heart, she bowed to the master and said, "Thank you, Master. I will try to practice acceptance and forgiveness. Now I understand that by letting go, I can find peace and heal my heart." Seeing this, she left with lighter steps. The story teaches us the importance of letting go in our daily lives. Our lives are also like a river that continues to flow and change. Dwelling on the past is like stopping the water and creating a pond. A pond becomes stagnant, polluted, and unhealthy over time. Similarly, when we dwell too much on our past, our minds fill with negativity, pain, and resentment. Moving on from the past is like letting the water flow and restoring the river. Likewise, when we let go of the past, we release our negative emotions and feelings and become as fresh as a flowing river. Moving beyond the past helps us accept what has happened and forgive ourselves and others. Acceptance and forgiveness free us from the pain and sadness that hold us back. Clinging to what has happened, the wounds or regrets of the past, only makes us heavy and prevents us from moving forward. It is like carrying a heavy backpack full of stones wherever we go. But when we learn to let go, it is like dropping that weight and feeling lighter, freer, and more serene. Letting go does not mean forgetting or denying what happened, but it means accepting it and allowing ourselves to heal. It's about letting go of things we cannot change and focusing on what we can control. When we let go, we open ourselves up to new opportunities, experiences, and happiness. So always remember that sometimes the most courageous thing we can do is let go and trust that everything will be okay. For in letting go lies our greatest freedom and peace. Do you have thoughts that anchor you to the past? Let me know in the comments. I wish you peace forever, and I will always be here on the channel The Secret of Samadhi. See you soon.